attention when she's not around. I'm picking up the broken pieces that you should have found. We was making moves, we was taking trips.
Hi guys, welcome back to Alyssa's World. Today I'm going to be doing a story time of my anxiety. And I'm just going to be telling you guys about what I went through and how I found out I had anxiety. So continue to watch and let's get into the video. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to get into my symptoms that I had. Tell you, wait, no. Rewind. I'm gonna tell you about the way beginning. So I was in middle school and I used to get picked on a lot because I had braces, I had glasses. I was like 90 pounds, y'all. I was very skinny, so I used to get picked on for that. Yeah, pretty much. So that's where it all started, kind of. So when I did reach like high school, I was always worried about what people thought about me, what they would say, you know, stuff like that. So when I would go to classes, I did not want to be around anybody. Like when I was in class, I would just be sitting uncomfortably. Like I would just like that's literally how I would sit. Like I would look uncomfortable because I was uncomfortable because I did not want to be around people. I didn't want to be seen. I didn't want anybody to see me. I didn't really have many friends because I was always to myself. I didn't like walking the halls because I felt like people were staring at me. I didn't like going to lunch in the cafeteria because I felt people were looking at me or talking about me when they probably weren't even thinking about me at all. They were eating their lunch, chilling with their friends. Weren't even thinking about me. But that's just what I thought. So yeah, I mean, I would go home. I could not wait to get home. I would get on the bus and just be ready to go home. When I got home, I was able to be myself because that was my comfort zone. That was my comfort. I didn't really talk much about it at home with anyone. I didn't really say much or talk about what people did to me or said about me, or like even in middle school, I didn't really. I mean, my mom knew that I started to talk about myself and down myself a lot. She heard that side of everything because I would always say I'm ugly or I didn't like myself and stuff like that, because of what people, you know, said about me. So I just thought it was true. I always would say the same thing, you know. I graduated early from high school at 16, and I did that. That goes to show you I was ready to get out of school. I didn't want to be at school. I didn't want to be around people. Graduated early. I took a year off to just focus on myself. It really did help because I was able to really get a grip on things. Like I was able to really focus on what I wanted to do in life, you know, things like that. I was able to get a little job. I worked at McDonald's at like 17, 18. So I was able to, you know, get a little job, work. I was able to earn money so that I could get a car, got my first car and stuff like that. So I was able to focus on myself. Then it came to the time where I was ready to go to college, but the anxiety started to kick back in because I knew what happened to me in middle school and high school. So I didn't want to go through that again, if you get what I'm saying. So I just felt like, oh, it's gonna happen again, you know. So I did not even take the chance to see what it was like to go to college on a college campus and live on campus. I did not get to do that, which I mean, I can do that. I can still do it now, but nah. So I did online school with a 2-year degree. So I did get my 2-year degree. I have associates in early childhood. So then after I got that, I started working at daycares. So I worked at a daycare, and I was anxious about that. I was anxious about what the children thought of me, what the parents thought of me, if I was going to do anything wrong, stuff like that. Like it just kept gradually getting worse. I was having, palpitations. I would hyperventilate. I would, just really go through it. And I felt like I had no one, guys. I really felt like I had no one. I didn't want to bother my mom. I didn't want to bother my grandma. I didn't want to bother anyone with my problems because I feel like it wasn't their issue, I'm sorry, y'all. Try not to cry. But I just really felt like I was alone. Like, I just felt like nobody understood me. Nobody understood what I was going through. I really didn't know what to do. I went to doctors. They said nothing was wrong. So, I mean, I went to doctors. They said everything was fine. They didn't say anything wrong. I went to hospitals. They would say the same thing. Like, I would literally constantly go to doctors and stuff because I felt like something was wrong. I was there. You know what I mean? So, I was constantly worried about myself, worried about negative things. I was always thinking about something. When I would wake up in the middle of the night, I would have pins and needle feelings. I would be having palpitations, heartbeat, flipping, all that type of stuff. Like, I just really was going through it. I remember the last time I did go to the hospital, they prescribed me with Lexapro. I'm not sure if I was prescribed it then or before, but I remember, being on the Lexapro, and he told me that the Lexapro wouldn't kick in for a couple weeks. So they put me on a call with a counselor, like a video chat call. And I'm gonna be honest, he was so rude. He was disrespectful as fuck. Like, I really felt like after that, no one cared, like I really felt like no one cared about what I was going through and how I felt, because he didn't even take the time to really acknowledge my feelings. It seemed like he was rushing me, like he was trying to hurry up and get me off the call, like I was wasting his time. So after that call, I just really just sat back and I just let it all out. I just cried because I felt like, what else could I do? Everyone was saying the same thing, nothing's wrong. Take the medicine, continue to take the medicine. So after that day, I just really had to pray. Like, I really had to pray. I talked to God. I felt like I had no one to talk to, but I felt like I could talk to him, So I did, and every day I talked to him every day. And as the days went on, I started feeling better. I started feeling like myself again. I started feeling okay, So I just really want you guys to know that you are not alone. If you feel like you are alone, you are not. If you feel like no one cares, I care. If you need someone to talk to, you can talk to me, because I been through the same thing. You might not feel like anyone understands, but I understand. I really do. I really understand. So if you've been through this, I want you to comment down below a purple heart. If you've been through this, comment down below a purple heart. This is going to show that we are strong and that we can get through this. You know, we can really get through this stuff. I also want to say, breathe, guys. Take a deep breath when you're going through it. I know people say that a lot, but really take a deep breath. Try to calm down. Go for a walk, a run, go work out. Go to a friend's house. Do what you need to do to try to get your mind off of this stuff as much as possible. I mean, it does get hard, and it does aggravate you, and it can make you feel like you're never going to get better, but I promise you'll be all right. Like, I promise everything's going to work out. I just want to say thanks for watching this video. If you rock with me, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can know when I post again. I love you guys. I love my supporters, and I love everyone that's watching my videos and really, you know, rocking with me. And I can't wait to grow with you guys, and, you know, just stay tuned for the next video.